Today, I wanted to come to you with just a couple of thoughts on leadership. But today, I don't just want to talk about leadership. I want to actually quickly address a couple of points about leadership in challenging times. I'm Dr. Natalie Forrest, and of course, you know that I am America's leading expert in personal performance. That does include leadership, leadership of self, leadership of teams, leadership in general terms. And right now, we're facing leadership challenges. So I put up a virtual background just to demonstrate what most offices nowadays look like. And when we talk about leadership in challenging times, especially in the corporate environment, we need to take into account that hopefully most of the people that we normally see in the hallways, that we see in their offices as we walk by, are now working from home. Let's assume for a minute that you actually follow the three R's that I keep talking about: the relationship, respect, and recognition with all of your employees when you're actually in the same building. Now the question is, you're not in the same building. So how can you keep those three R's actually going? See, when we don't see each other, sometimes we forget to check in. We usually don't forget to check in with our loved ones, especially in challenging times when we know that something is going on with a friend. We text them, we call them, whatever we may do. Maybe we even drive by them, wave at them, anything of that sort. Now, when it comes to people we work with, do we do that as well? Do we just drive by their house? Not in a way of checking in on them. Are you really? No. Do we really check in on them? And if we do check in on them, do we do it in a way that helps further facilitate our relationship, that is respectful, and that recognizes them as the individual that they are? So in challenging times, obviously, like the one we're currently in, we need to figure out, what does that mean? What does it mean now to lead a team? To lead a team from abroad, to lead a team from a distance. Now, obviously, in a lot of corporations, we have offices all across the world. So we can use that as an example. And yet, interestingly enough, most of the time when we do have those overseas or global offices, there seems to often be a little lack. Now we're in a situation of a challenging time where if there's a lack, do we still know what's going on? And more importantly then, do we know what's going on right now? How can we make sure that once things have settled down, once a challenge has become less or has possibly been completely overcome, how do we make sure that after this, we bring back the team, we bring back the group? And the best way to do that in challenging times is still to follow these three R's. It means that you check in with your team members, you call them, you text them, you email them. What I highly recommend against is giving them busy work. Because right now in challenging times, most likely they have a lot of other stuff on their minds, which is why the relationship is so important, right? Do you know what is happening in their lives right now? When they don't show up to work, do you know what's happening in their home? Do you know if they have to homeschool? Do you know if any of their family members are in a situation that requires immediate attention? And if so, are you understanding of that? Do you respect that they need that space right now? See, as a leader, we also need to serve our team members. We need to serve ourselves and our team members. And if we serve our team members as being there, holding them up, protecting them in a sense, making sure that they have the space they need to deal with the challenges that we as a global community right now face, that our businesses right now face, if we help them right now through these times in a respectful and meaningful way, the bond that we have with them becomes so much deeper. And that's not just doing it because it may help us down the road, but that's if it comes from here. Leadership always starts with self. Leadership always starts with that relationship and that respect. So in challenging times, the most important thing as a leader that we can do is check in with our team members, with our leaders in the team, and all of them are leaders, with our employees, with anybody somehow connected to us in our business. It does transfer to other items as well. Check in with them. And when you check in with them, do it from the heart and make sure that you give them the space that they need if there are things going on right now. They may not respond right away to your text message or your phone call or your email or however you communicate with them. Give them that space, because until you talk with them or get a response from them, you don't know what's happening in their lives. And if there's something going on in your life as a leader, let your team members know. That vulnerability piece as a leader can really open up further doors. And it allows others to be empowered. It allows others to show you the respect that you deserve as well. So leadership in challenging times does not change a whole lot of what we need to focus on anyhow, but it changes where and how we do it. I encourage you to do it on a consistent basis, as you know, on a day-to-day schedule, on a day-to-day life, on a day-to-day approach, anyhow, but especially in challenging times. The 3 R's are crucial for now and for later. And they usually work best if you already have put into place the foundation of the 3 R's: relationship, respect, and recognition. These are challenging times. And as leaders in business, we also have to lead the team through these challenging times by being respectful, by being in recognition of what is going on, and also, of course, by taking care of ourselves and respecting ourselves. Make sure that every team member knows that they are unique and needed before, now, and after. And that all will also translate into your personal lives. Check in on everybody, not just the team members that are directly on your team, but also, and maybe most importantly, the hourly workers, the janitors, the kitchen staff, the receptionists who you barely notice when you walk by. All of those people are so crucial in helping us make every day just a great day. So I hope that helped a little bit. Just a couple of nuggets, a couple of thoughts on leadership in challenging times. If you got any questions, please reach out to me. I'd love to share more if there's anything I can serve with. Thank you so much.